Hello, welcome to episode 5 of The Last of Us Part 2 on PS5. Seattle for me plays a very important dual role in the game. It has two functions in the game structure. One is, obviously, a geographical location. It's an interesting place, it's part of our pursuit, trying to catch up with Tommy, to locate Abby and the WLF and deal with them. That's straightforward. But the other function is somewhat hidden, and I think it's for Ellie and Dina to bond. It's for them to spend time in close quarters getting to know each other properly, because that function was interrupted. They'd both lived in Jackson for years, but there'd been nothing romantic between them. They had just started their relationship when what happened to Joel happened. It interrupted the process of them learning more about each other. It threw them headlong into this quest to avenge his death. So Seattle, and the journey towards Seattle for that matter, is great because it gives them the opportunity to quiz each other in the quiet moments, to share stories. We get to hear about, the first time they had to kill someone. I'm sure there are loads of other subjects that they discussed, things that we can guess by extrapolation they would want to have talked about. Even while they're exploring the dangerous and dark bombed and destroyed structures of Seattle, looking for clues about Tommy and Abby and the WLF, it's still the perfect game device. There are these quiet, still moments when they can get to talk, when the pressure is off. They can ask questions about each other's past lives. They are learning to trust and depend on each other, and we need them to bond quickly if they're going to survive. Dina is an enigmatic character at this point. We know so little about her by comparison with Ellie. The snippets we have about Dina's life do make you realise, though, that her past in its own way has probably been just as traumatic as Ellie's. Dina's had to fight to survive. Dina's lost people just like Ellie has. There's the older sister who taught her to make traps for rabbits. She doesn't seem to be around now. There is her mother, who she defended back when she was only 10 from the man who was attacking her. We don't know what happened to her either. But the chances are, I think they're both dead. If they were not, then surely they would have joined Dina in Jackson. She'd have told them about it. They would have come to live there with her where it was safe and they could all be together. So maybe Dina could also say of her pre-Jackson life that everybody I've ever cared for has either died or left me. Ellie and Dina do have differences. They are on the surface quite different people. Dina can be more self-assured, she's more playful, she can be very expressive, she says things outright, she takes initiative. I think she's less volatile and more considered and more confident as well. Ellie, on the other hand, is definitely, I think, the more single-minded, focused, stubborn. She's also more doubting of her own social skills too, and more likely to hold emotional stuff inside. She feels awkward about discussing deeper feelings, whether it's about herself or Joel or Dina for that matter. And yet, the last episode gave us a really superb demonstration that Ellie does feel things other than sadness and anger about what happened to Joel, and resentment about the way life has treated her. There's a great deal that she and Dina do have in common. Despite Ellie seeming to be totally single-minded about killing Abby and her companions, and Dina understands that. She's signed up to it completely. When Ellie picks up the guitar and starts to play Take On Me, you see this window to her inner thoughts open wide. I love watching Dina's reaction at that point in the game. Her thoughts tumble one upon the other while she listens to Ellie play. The words of the song are like a heart on the sleeve invitation with a kind of melancholic quality to it as well. I think this is Ellie saying, look, this is me. I'm a bit of a mess emotionally. I have my quirks, but I really want you to get to know the full picture, to accept me as I am, and to want to be with me like I want to be with you. And Dina keeps taking these little sideways glimpses at Ellie as she's playing, and Dina smiles as if she's thinking to herself, yeah, I get it. There's so much more depth to you than you let everyone see. There's a side you're not willing to let surface right now while we're in the middle of all this either. But when this is all over, I can see that's the Ellie that I might well be sharing my life with, and I love knowing that. The thought of this promised future for them both just beams out of Dina's face. It's more than love. It's a sudden appreciation of this aspect of the real Ellie that she wasn't sure was present and which she now sees emerging. It's encouraging, it's reassuring, it's fresh, it's exciting. Remember, they are at the start of their relationship. It's a pivotal scene. Dina is giving out her own messages too, though. Later, when Dina talks about her real-world dream of renovating and living in a farmhouse somewhere, and Ellie comes back and says, well, you could just have that. Just go and get a farmhouse. Just live in it now. Dina smiles again when Ellie's tangential, I want a space shuttle reply comes out. I'm not sure in the lightheartedness of that moment that Ellie really picked up on what it was Dina was offering, the commitment. This was Dina saying, look, what I really want is to build a life with you, to share the experience of setting up a place of our own with you, making it the way we want it, creating something together where we can be safe and happy and have something meaningful again after all this is concluded. In terms of the here and now gameplay, Dina is proving tremendously capable as a fighter. I think Ellie would have died a lot more had Dina not been along for the journey. There have been discussions about this in the comments to my past episodes. If you haven't read them, maybe you should go back and have a look because they are very, very interesting. I've had some superb comments from people. She's also, I think, Dina, someone who's along to help solve the problems, to make suggestions, to notice things and draw your attention to them. She's done that many times to me. I love the habit she has too of helping finish off skirmishes. There you are, you think you've got X number of infected still to deal with, and then you realise that while you're struggling with a particular kill, over there in the corner, Dina's been taking out another of the infected, all the while helping you, pulling her weight, making you feel that you're not alone in the game as the player. And that's worth its weight in gold. It happens often towards the end of a skirmish or an encounter rather than in the very thick of it. And I don't mind that one bit. Whatever, she's a total asset. Right. This next episode, we're going to, I hope, complete the exploration of Seattle and, I hope, find clues that lead us either to Tommy, the WLF, Abby, or any combination of the three. The story of how Fedra lost Seattle is unfolding. I'm sticking with my plan of accruing weapons, gathering ammunition, and crafting for all I'm worth, but please give me resources, game. Reading every last scrap of information that I come across, soaking up this unsettling yet awesome decaying environment of Seattle. So, let's whistle up Shimmer. Let's consult that map and take on together the next mysterious, threatening building full of trouble that's got to be sorted. On to episode 5, The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, resuming from my autosave seems to have put me down the side alleyway a little bit, but we are in the right place. Yeah, we just come back through there, hadn't we? And I said we were going to pause over here. Hello, Shimmer. How are you? I wish I had a carrot for you. I feel sorry for the animals generally in this game. That's a very good idea, reloading that. They do seem to have a poor time of it.
I think I found the courthouse.
How can you tell?
See that sign up there? On the building that says courthouse?
Oh, wow. Nice work, detective.
Yes, I do.
Mark this place on the map.
We've done it. We've marked the map. And just to prove it, here's the courthouse. We're doing quite well with the exploration, actually. We are working in the right direction. We mustn't forget the Fedra Gate. Because that's the thing, you know. I just want to, before we go in there, have a quick mooch. Word of the day. Down here. And be sure there's nothing that's been missed. Well, looky here. I think we'll go in here, shall we? Smash. We're in. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, before I go in that courthouse, hello, I'm going to look at lots of other things. Read this. Hey, Davis. check out our old WLF safe houses for supplies. Probably a long shot, but every little helps. Grab what you can and meet us back at the Saravana. Don't worry about the gas. We'll take care of it, Mike. I'm guessing Mike never did take care of the gas. Ooh, thank you. Oh, I love kitchens. Kitchens are so nice.
All about coffee.
Yeah, he was.
Kidding me? He'd trade half his stuff for a bag of beans.
He really
I
was.
never got it. Tastes like burnt shit.
Thank you. Acquired taste, my ass.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing. It's very acquired. Let's taste go. We have a card. Pick it up. Who are you? Big Blue trading card. Okay, Big Blue. It's a whale. I'll flip it and we'll look on the back. Big Blue, real name unknown. Brains 100. Brawn 80. What a combination. Affiliation none. He goes his own way. Big Blue is an extra-dimensional entity who has taken on the appearance of a blue whale. First arriving on Earth over 1 billion years ago to keep watch over nascent life forms, they use their infinite well of knowledge to help guide the human race in times of great need and upheaval. Where are you now? Their unfathomable age has one major drawback. Days appear to pass as microseconds. However, this time dilation effect is offset if they hold their breath, which they can do for several years at a time. Hero. We've got an actual hero. I mean, it's a whale. Quite how it gets around, I'm not sure, but on land I meant. Yes, please. Thank you. It's not that I'm desperate. It's just that I'm keen to miss nothing out. And with that said, let's look behind us before. Excuse me, Dina. Before we go forwards, there was no thing there. In the bathroom, however, did you see that? Ellie just took her gun out. I don't want that gun. I'll take this one. Anybody in? It's occupied!
Watch it!
Honestly, even the toilets are death traps.
How do they get inside these places?
I don't know, but I hate that shit.
Yes, it's the jump scare element to it, isn't it?
Oh shit!
Quite, yes. What were you expecting to find? That was a delayed reaction, wasn't it? Ooh, that's fresh. Bright red. Hello. Yes, gimme. We have a key to Barco's. Flip
Marion
over.
and 6th.
Marion and 6th. Is that on my map now? No. Yes. There it goes. I'm just going to have a look at that map because I want to find out what it was she just put on there. Where is Marion and 6th? From where we are, that's sort of down 6th Avenue, isn't it? So that'll be where we go next. We'll go and look for Barco's. I must be getting near.
Hey, found a key. It says Barco's on it.
Might be worth checking out.
Yes, it is. I literally just... I'm so sorry, but you keep standing in my way. What am I supposed to do? I just said that, literally. It is worth checking out. There's nothing in these cabinets. I swear to God, I'm going to trip over this girl in a minute. Oh, yes. This cafe has been... Oh, it's a shame that I've got full health. And I wish I could say that more often. This cafe's been tremendous. I'm so glad. I'm going to go out this way just because I can, really. And it's good practice.
This place out.
Smashing glass. What did I knock on the floor then? I'm not sure if I was meant to read that. But I didn't. We might as well carry on exploring all the way down here. Hey. I hate it when you pick parts up and it's like 1 or 2, and then sometimes you pick one up and it's 7, like that was, and you think, progress. I could go back, I guess, and have a look. Parts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll go try find Barco's. Where's Shimmer? Shimmer, come on, boy. It's a long way to Barco's. I'm fed up walking. Have horse, will ride horse. I think it's down here, isn't it? If I've got this wrong, I'll find out in a minute when I look at the map. There's a junction here. We should stop and have a look. Pause. Consult map. Yeah, we're kind of going the right way. We've got to go down and turn the corner. The courthouse, I think, is the big building with a P on it there, which we'll come back to. So there's two buildings down there which we haven't explored on opposite sides of Marion Street. Yes, got it. So it's forwards until it isn't. Come on, Shim.
Hey, that building's got something on top I'd call dome-like.
Yes, you've said this. Your hint is not missed.
Right.
Could it be?
It's on the map now.
Oh my god, the places are piling up. Right, we're definitely in the right place. The first of these is to our left. The second of them is to our right, just about where we are. So we may as well get off the horse and have a look. And then we'll go back to that big question mark. And then we'll return to the courthouse, shall we? Is that the order of play? I'm not sure. Alright, dismount. We need to get into this building. And I am not sure how we're going to do that. Because it's all boarded up. Oh, wait.
Barco's. Hey, isn't that the key you found?
Yeah, where does it say Barco's? Oh, Barco's! The clue's the big dog in the window. Oh, God, yeah. Honestly, I could smash a window. I can't smash that window. So, Barco's deliveries. That'll be what the key's for. Woo, what's that running away? Cat? Very, very large rat. Barco's. You've got a key. Use the key, girl.
Oh shit, I got it.
Let's see what we got in here.
Oh, I hope it's not like the toilets. Because the toilets were depressing, let's be honest. They were scary. Secondary door, same key.
What the hell is this place?
Some kind of WLF something.
Yeah, my torch is not very bright this morning. Bit like me. Here we go. Bare your fangs. They think we're sheep. This is part of their
WLF propaganda.
propaganda.
Reminds me of the Fireflies in Boston.
In New Mexico, we had these guys called the Ravens. Protectors of the Constitution, they called themselves.
What
Talk
was
to
their
me.
deal?
Ex-Fedra types who thought Fedra had too many rules. They ran protection rackets. They took multiple wives. Great dudes.
Ugh, yikes.
Yeah.
They're kind of drawing comparisons and parallels here between them, aren't they? And saying there's not, in some ways, much to choose between them. This, I think, is why people like Joel ended up having no affiliation particularly at all. Because he was sanguine about it. He thought, you know what, you're all as bad as each other. What you all want is not what I want anyway, so why should I support you? Oh, I am so glad we came in here, aren't you, Dina?
And Ghost would have loved this.
Talk to me. Talk.
Who?
They were these feral cats I had before I came to Jackson. But they didn't seem to want to leave with us, so I miss those scratchy little shits sometimes. You have any pets?
Nah, that's never really my thing.
Oh, maybe when we're done with all this, we can get a nice little creature to take care of.
See?
Alright, deal.
She's thinking ahead. I love the fact... Oh. This is the long weapon holster. Yes. the long gun holster so we can now switch between them. Quickly look. Oh. Superb. You can stand up again. It's fine. I mean, that on its own made it worthwhile coming into Barco's. I'm not so fond of the dog collars. Can't do much with those. Dina's doing her own explorations here. There's a lot more stuff to pick up, I know there is, but I'm being methodical and going clockwise. You know me. Pick a clock direction and stick to it by and large. Nearly missed that. 8 parts. It may be worth a return visit to the...
Score.
We've got stun bombs. Yes. I'll rotate you. Thank you. Thank you, game. The game is mercurial, isn't it? Sometimes it can be so generous, and other times it gives you nothing. And you just sort of think...
What's this?
These are plans to hit a Fedra convoy.
Yes.
This place must be old.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think anybody's been here in years.
We could take a look.
True. I mean, I think that the ink on the diagram is still so bright is down to the fact it's dark in here. And daylight hasn't got in there. It's not faded it at all, has it? I haven't finished looking around in here actually at the moment, Dina. You're putting thoughts into my head. I am going to look to see what we can craft shortly, I promise. Because I don't want to get the situation where valuable resources we can't pick up because it says full. That's a terrible thing to let happen. You should always craft before you encounter that, really, but certainly when you encounter it. Okay, let's go, Dina. Thanks, Barcos.
I think we got everything here.
I think so. I mean, we didn't get a pet, but you know, you can have too much fun. Yeah, look at us. Right, so decision time. We'll have a health pack. We'll have a Molotov. I'm not too worried about the bombs. It's a good job I can't craft any because I don't think I would anyway at this point. I'll have a quick look and see. We're a little bit short of increased health, which is my next target. I think I've mentioned this already. Did Shimmer wait for us? Don't Molotov Shimmer. Put that away. Shimmer. 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 Where did Shimmer go? Okay. So down here, there was something on the opposite side to Barco's, wasn't there? So let's just stand and look at the map. We're in that position where... Ellie, the map. The map, Ellie. Don't start doing that again. Yeah, I mean, it's literally to our right. It's this tall structure here. It's you. You be it. What do you have to offer me? I will look around on the floor first. Ooh, a brick. There's nothing else down here, is there? No. So we're going to go up the stairs. Oh, now you turn up. Where have you been? Okay, more bricks and... I don't... Oh, hang on. If I go outside and then jump...
Careful.
I know, the bruises on this girl, honestly. What do you think? Are we meant to be able to... Yes, we are meant to be able to climb up here. Up we go. I don't know why I've got my torch
Made
on.
it.
You did. And wasn't it worth it? We have 3 parts. We have a cupboard containing bits.
Hello.
4 parts and another card. Let's have a look at the trading card before we do anything else. Dr. Uckman. Yes. I mean, the bin comparisons, I think this is deliberate, isn't it? It's a reference to Neil, obviously. Let's flip it. Well, I think it is anyway. I mean, it could not be. It could be completely wrong, but what do you think? Dr. Uckman, real name, Dr. Uckman. Brains 100, brawn 60. Affiliation, the New Dogs. Once a well-respected researcher, Dr. Uckman's questionable experiments in the realm of pushing human limits saw him ostracised from the scientific community. Even the morally compromised Lauren Foucault of Spark Laboratories found his work dubious. Undeterred, Uckman continued his work in secret, creating super AI to do his bidding and protect his research while he and the new dogs stage high-tech heists to fund it all. Constantly moving his lab locations so no one can find him, he longs for the day where his subjects will be treated as equals. Neutral villain. I always find it funny when it says neutral villain. I mean, if you're a villain, you're a villain, aren't you? Does it mean you're like for hire if it says neutral? You know, whoever makes you the best offer, you'll go with. Oh, how many is that? 18!
Okay, I think that's everything here.
Oh, that was fantastic, Ellie. Now, don't hurt yourself getting down. Oh, ooh, that looks a long... No, maybe not. That wasn't too bad. Torch off now. All right. So back on the map, there were 2 locations, were there not? There is, we can carry on actually, facing the way we are when we get out of here, go straight forward to the dome, or we can go to the courthouse. Which do we do first? Thinking the courthouse. Because I think the dome is where we'll find the fuel. So, I should have looked more carefully at the map. Where, how do I... Okay, back on 6th Avenue, up a little bit, and there's the courthouse. Good. So, back on 6th Avenue... Can we go through there? Shimmer, can you go through there? Well done. Up here. I've probably gone the wrong way. My wife says my sense of navigation is not the best. And have we reached our destination? Is this the courthouse? Yes! Yes it is! Alright, I'm claiming that one. Let's just stop and get off. No. I want to see the other side of that. Yeah, we're about there. Okay. Let's get off. Din, are you coming too? Or are you sitting on the horse? Thought I saw something then, but it was just the sun. Excuse me again. Glinting. I don't know how we get in here. I might have to wander around the outside a little. Just to suss it out. Stairs. We have stairs. Let's use them. I haven't forgotten about going back over there to the tent where the workbench is. It is an aim of mine. But I just think it's possible we might collect some more parts whilst we're in here. And I don't want to go back twice to the bench if I can avoid it. So, Ellie, we've run all the way around the outside of this building and not discovered a way in, unless it's to do with that ladder.
Infected.
Coming from the courthouse.
Yeah.
It's gonna suck, isn't it?
It's going to suck big time.
'em.
Kind of are ready for them. We've done some good crafting. We've done some good searching. We've opened a lot of empty drawers. God, I hate empty drawers. They're such a pain. Alright, this is the way in. Oh, this is a Home Alone moment, isn't it? Don't get scared. There they go. And we'll get down. Right, courthouse. Let's listen. I mean, it's not helping that it's echoing from the walls. We've got a clicker. Right. You can be our number 1 target, but hang on a second. Oh, thank you so much. I've only got 2 bullets in this gun. What am I doing with this gun in my hand? That's far better. I'm going to stick, however, with the... Oh, gosh. With the shotgun. as my second choice big weapon. Right. I think we can probably take this one first. Move up. Actually, move well up. Ooh, Ellie, careful, careful, Ellie. Careful, careful, careful. Oh, God, Ellie. Okay. Let's try for this dude here. I'm being a tiny bit reckless, but I don't want him seeing me while I'm trying to tackle that clicker. Oh. Okay, you're gone. Oh, actually, I don't think it was a he. While I'm in here, since there are resources, thanks very much. Right, now, I'd kind of like my clicker. Oh, gosh. Oh, my lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly more. Alright, where's my clicker? Oh, God. Oh, stealth kill. Yes, that was too close for comfort. You're quite right. It was, wasn't it? Don't get cocky, right? Are you listening to me? All of this progress can be undone by one single careless moment. So, just take your time. There's one right down here. That'd be a good one to start with, if possible. There's at least an other clicker. Oh, 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 oh. It's over there. Can I go to the end of that bench? Does your path just oscillate backwards and forwards there? Because if it does, I mean, I'm fairly safe behind, I think. Partly because Dina's there, and I've said Dina's just, you know. Oh, hello. Do you come this way? Do you walk in front of these benches or do you walk behind them? Answer me. Yeah, you do. You walk in front of them some way, but not all the way by the looks of it then. Oh. It's coming, Ellie. Just keep covered up here. No, it's gone that way again. Alright, so here's my attack point then. How far down the edge of this bench did it walk? I don't want to throw a bottle. I don't want to attract attention because there's always the possibility it'll attract too much. Yeah, there it is. That's my point there. I think. I'm not sure. It doesn't come far enough down. Yeah, it does. There. That's the attack point right there on the end. No, give it up. You can't see a thing. Go on. Scoot. There he goes. Hey, hey, hey. Easy. I thought I was being very quiet. Oh my god, I've done it again. It was very close to being disaster. I'm not creeping quietly enough. Alright. Now that one over there isn't moving. So if that one is not observed by anything else, that's a good target for the next one to take. Only this time, I'm going to creep quietly. Is there another one in the corridor? No. Okay. So... gently does it. That's more like it. Toggle my flashlight. Why do I need to toggle my flashlight? Oh, thank you so much. I didn't know you were going to drop that resource. Wow, that's so good. Dina's so reassuring. Just having her presence nearby is a calming influence on me. Oh, Struth. Retreat. Something happened there that I didn't want to happen. We had a line of sight that I wasn't aware of. It's in that room across the way, is it? Yeah, I think it is. How did it manage to see me? This I can't quite work out. Where are you in this room? Right at the far end. Good, good. Then I will come down here. Dina, where are you going? She's taking it on herself again. There was me saying you're the one who's more sort of considered in your actions, and then you go rushing in there head first. Yeah. She's covering behind us is what she's doing. I get it. Oh, this infected is very shambly. I'm in. Don't want the bottle. Okay. Whoa. Steady. Don't you get being headstrong now. Right, we know she comes past here somewhere. One side or the other, so... This side, by the looks of it. Come into the sunlight. I know. I know you're not feeling too good. I may have something to help you with that. And here it is. Guaranteed cure. I mean, you can honestly say that what it is that was bothering you isn't anymore. Is that it?
Is that it?
I think so.
Great. Go
Fine,
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look
What it was like
around.
to serve on a jury, but it was fun. Sit down, look at evidence, try to tell if somebody's lying.
Just give me 5 minutes and my knife.
Yes.
I'll tell you if they were lying or not.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
You see, that's an Ellie that is slightly different to the one from Last of Us Part 1, isn't it? No hesitation at all. I'll tell you if they're lying. And then she tells her how she'd do it. And even Dina's, yeah, that's a door. I know that's a door. We're going to have to go there soon. Obviously, that's our way out of this here place. But before we do, I didn't search for resources at all because I was too focused on eliminating the infected. We'll go and do it. It surprised Dina, I think, that response. I'm not saying she was shocked by it, but there was a mix of admiration and, ooh, okay, sort of reaction. You know, some people say that law is boring, and this courthouse isn't giving me anything. All that effort, and what did I get for it? Very, very little. This is what I was saying about the game being mercurial. You know, it is capricious. 1 minute it's on your side and giving you stuff, and then the next minute, nothing. I don't think we're going to find a thing here. Not a bean. Yeah, a bottle. I've got one of those, thanks. That's it. We've been everywhere. Let's go to those doors down at the bottom end. That's a very wise idea. Extract that gun. Okay, let's go.
Hey, little help?
Hey.
Coming.
And together. Somebody put a big bookcase against those doors.
You ever been to a courthouse before?
Nope.
You're telling me you never got in trouble back in Boston?
Oh, I got in trouble, but never landed in a courthouse.
I have this proclivity for looking under staircases, as you'll know. Ah! That's why we do it. Right there is why we don't just rush straight forwards. It doesn't work half the time. Sometimes it does. It's very dark in here. Am I the only one to feel nervous about that? Hey, it's my favourite box of yellow pencils. I may have mentioned this before, but I actually, when I was doing Last of Us Part 1, I discovered I'd got a load of yellow pencils.
Shit went down here.
So I put them in a box in my room. Because, you know, just a little memento of what's going on. Okay. This is a...
Parking garage.
Oh, the gas is in there, right?
Well, that's what the note said.
Probably.
Well, let's get down there.
Yeah, well, not straight away. You're doing it again. There are things up here and we haven't explored them. Who knows what goodies might be tucked away in this corner? No. Could have been though, couldn't it? Or maybe... No. It's not. And there's nothing on any of these service things. Ticket machines, whatever they are. Ticket machines? Why do they have a ticket machine in a courthouse? Oh. Oh. No refreshment to be had, but... we need to open that door. Oh, we don't have to open the door. Because we can go through the window. Alright. There's a safe. And we don't have the combination. Yeah, we don't have the combination. Mind yourself coming through that window. Whoa. Draw. We must be getting perilously near being able to craft something. That's me just being optimistic. Yes, I want that. I'm not so worried about the discarded fan from a base unit or a server. Oh, we have a note. This is what the note says. Known WLF agitators, the following people are our top priority targets for any anti-terrorist operations. Emma Patterson for smuggling, falsifying ration cards, acts of sedition. Jason Patterson, the Pattersons were a troublesome family, smuggling, acts of sedition, acts of terrorism. Marcus Wilson, still on the loose, smuggling, acts of terrorism. Luis Sanchez, smuggling, acts of terrorism. There's a repetitive nature to this. Isaac Dixon, that's our Isaac guy. Murder of Fedra officer, acts of terrorism, acts of sedition, circled. Hugo Gonzalez, distributor of anti-Fedra propaganda, which we've seen some of. Alison Cole, murder of Fedra officer, acts of sedition, circled. With Patterson's and Sanchez is gone, Dixon has moved to fill the void. He is now our top priority target, Sergeant Ward. Fedra. Oh.
This might come in handy.
Gruesome. I'll have it. Thanks very much. And a note. Nearly missed it. This is also on Fedra note paper. For official use only.
This guy was a Fedra commander or something. They were losing to the WLF and trying to escape.
That didn't go well.
You don't need a lot if you're that vicious. We need to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
Let's just be smart about it.
Be smart. I agree.
Okay, Jesse.
Subject: Seattle QZ compromised. Attention Captain Paul Douglas. Despite our best efforts, the Seattle quarantine zone will fall to the terrorist group calling themselves the Washington Liberation Front. We underestimated their capabilities and lost key sites around the city. We have executed our contingency plans and are prepping to escort key personnel out of the QZ 24 hours from now. I intend to stay until the last officer has escaped. Let the record show that I provided for this city and its citizens as best I could. They are now freed of us and are at the mercy of the WLF. Let's see how they feed and shelter a community of thousands. Let them deal with dissent among their own ranks. Let them deal with those religious fanatics. Inevitably, someone else will come along and hold them accountable for all their perceived wrongs. I almost wish I could be there to see it. Lieutenant Carmelo Torres. This is Torres. So that's how you came to an end. you stayed till the last officer left, which tends to suggest they didn't. And we have an anteroom of sorts. Oh, wow. Yes, I am going to look at that, but I'm going to come back here and shine my torch on it. That was an execution. That's where it was done. And honestly, the notes are coming thick and fast. Benny, the WLF is winning. The city's going to fall any day now, and unless you quit Fedra, I can't keep you safe. Up until recently, I could almost understand why you stuck with them, but after the Thursday Market massacre, I don't see how you can call us misguided killers with a straight face. Those people were just trying to get food for their families. And today, they started banishing people for sedition? That's a death sentence. Listen, you still have time. I will vouch for you. Meet me by Rust and Coffee at 2 AM on Friday, alone. Please show up. I know it's scary, but it's the only way. Your friend, Sandra. Oh, Benny.
Brought it on yourself, I guess.
Yeah. Found with the note, I would imagine. I'm still looking round here because, you know, why don't you? I know we're going to have to go to the basement. Yeah, I've not missed anything there at all. I think Dina's waiting for me. I also think it's a long way down and there's a rope. So, get on that rope and slide down. I think we're going to have to let go. Yes, we are. Oh, did you see that lift wobble then when she landed on the roof of it? And from here, we can get into the actual lift, which is full of filthy water. Dina, are you coming? Hello? Are you coming down? I'll stand over here while you jump down. There she goes. I heard something go splot. Okay, we're in here. Let's be careful. And open sesame. Yeah, we got trouble. Shotgun. Where'd they go? I lost them. It's because Dina did some good there. I'm coming in this corner with you. Let's have a wall to our backs. You may die. I'm running out of ammunition. It could be said I'm wasting shotgun shells on just ordinary infected. Go on, say that if you want. You can say it. I don't mind. That's a clicker. If I wait till it's close enough, it'll take one shot to the head to kill it. Dina's shooting at it, but she's missing. She's hitting the concrete instead. Oh, God! I waited too long. I waited too long, didn't I? Yes, I know. All right, okay. If we've got to do that all again. Oh, man. No, we haven't. Yeah, we have. Hey, excuse me. When I'm busy trying to help my friend. Alright, that, you see, this... It's a demonstration, isn't it? That sometimes progress goes backwards. Doesn't it? Doesn't that happen to you? It can't just be me. Come on. Be honest. It's happened to you. You know it has. I'm putting them so they're coming straight at me from this side. You can have it this time. And I'll help you out as well, Dina, because goodness knows you helped me. I think she's got that one. Good stuff. Reload. This thing holds more than that. That's better. Why didn't we go into this corner before? I mean, we can just stay here. Die. I can hear one more clicker. I have 3 shots left on the shotgun. I'm very much hoping I can just replenish these shotgun shells. There must be some somewhere. Maybe these guys have dropped some. Kill that clicker. I need to get closer. Oh, that's a bit better. Little wobble. Who's still alive? Oh, okay. I will take the lead with that. Ordinary gun. It's just psychological. I don't want to use the last of my shotgun shells.
I think that's all of them.
I hope it is.
Those Fedra guys never even made it out of the garage. Damn.
Oh, here we go.
Find that gas.
Let's find the gas. Let's search round here to see if any of these bods dropped anything of use. Oh man, they didn't. I gambled a bit there, didn't I? Yeah, there was an element of panic to it. I heard all that noise and saw multiple bodies coming at me, so I thought shotgun, because, you know. Can we get in any of these vehicles? I don't think we can. Nothing's shown that we can. There's the gasoline. And there's the can that we're going to need for the gasoline. But I will just search in case. I just don't think... I'm just looking around, Dina. I do this. Okay. Gasoline. Please be gasoline.
Gas.
It won't be in there, will it?
Empty.
Seriously? That giant tank?
Yeah. It's tapped out.
Great.
Well, let's try our luck at the dome.
Dome. It's the last place on the map.
Now, how do we get out of here?
Oh.
Through one of the doors. Through one of the doors? Yes, through the doors. Does that open both of them or just one of them? Oh, no. You've got to stick with it, Ellie.
Come on!
Thank you. Ooh, don't chop me in half. And let go. Let go, let go. Mind your fingers.
Okay, let go.
Good job, babe.
Thanks.
Not bad. Bit disappointed that I died
Courthouse
twice.
off the list.
Let's go find the dome.
But I think it was...
grabbing some supplies before we press on.
Yeah, we just about have, haven't we? Craftables, not yet. Don't want to do another stun grenade. We can, however, now afford increased health. The alternative would be craft melee upgrades and faster crafting, both of which we could afford. But that would set us right back to not being able to afford increased health. I mean, look, this is a great branch to improve. I'm going with the health. We'll start saving up for something else. Map. Alright, there's no gas there. We've got to turn round, go back down 5th Avenue, and then get to the dome. Come on, Dina. Dina.
It's peaceful out here, at least.
It's not bad.
It's weird being in a QZ and not hearing trucks. Or
It is.
gunfire and explosions.
My sister always avoided QZs. That's probably why.
Yeah, it could be.
She
couldn't it?
just got more and more paranoid.
Really?
She'd sometimes wake up screaming in the middle of the night.
That's rough.
We always had a backpack so we could bail if something happened. Never stayed in one place for more than a few weeks. It sucked.
It's nice to have a place we call home, right?
Yeah. When I first got to Jackson, I was so overwhelmed by all the people.
I was overwhelmed by all the food. I remember my first week just gorging myself. Stuffing food in all my pockets for later like it was gonna run out.
I saw that.
You did not.
I did. I remember thinking, Who is this string bean girl stealing all the jerky?
I didn't steal that much jerky.
Dina talked about her sister in the past tense there. I wonder.
Ration distribution center.
In Boston, we'd line up for blocks, and the food sucked.
I go crazy.
As some people did. Come on, let's find a way in.
Right, now look, I did say I would try to go back to the tent. So I'm going to, before we go in there. I'm sorry, Dina, I know. Come on, you're
Ellie.
used to me now.
I think Shimmer's getting sick.
What? How can you tell?
She sounds a little hoarse.
Dear.
Boy.
Come on, that was a good one.
Walked into that one. See, this is weird, isn't it? You think of all those jokes that you used to tell. I can squeeze through this way. I thought I was going to have to go all the way around there, but I don't need to. That you used to tell Joel, we are in this tent. Isn't it weird how you can find stuff and miss stuff? Oh man. Voice recorder. Oh no, it's not a voice recorder. We know what this is. It's one of those things that Fedra used to use to check out the infected to see if they were infected. And then we have the workbench. Right. We can't afford any further improvements. Oh, that's so sad, man. Well, I've come back there for nothing. Come on, Dina, let's go. I've had enough disappointments with this place. Let's go in the courthouse and be disappointed all over again. Shimmer, stay there. We're going to try and break into the courthouse. I mean the dome. All these buildings just look the same. How do we get in here? Their doors are not bolted. They're rusted. We ain't going
Check
in
out
that
those
way.
stained glass windows. I don't see many of those.
No, that might be a clue. Is that our way in?
Fuel distribution. Here we go.
Fedra secured the shit out of this place.
Boston always had food shortages. Hungry people get desperate.
Let's look around down here and see if there's anything down outside the dome before... Okay, there's a gate. I'm not sure we should go through that gate yet. Hang on a second. I want to just make sure there's nothing environmentally valuable. If I was to make a slight improvement to this game, a suggestion maybe, it would be to allow my non-playing characters at the point where you're exploring to do a bit of collecting for you. Just occasionally Dina will say, hey, here's a health pack or something like that, but it's rare, you know, when that happens, and you kind of wish it happened more frequently, just with general resources. Here's a couple of shotgun shells I found, or you know, here, take this alcohol. Do you need a canister? I have. Yeah, there's nothing there. And we can't go in this way, can we? So that gate that I dismissed a moment ago might be the way forwards. Look at you all civilised, suddenly using ladders for short drops. Normally you'd take a running jump at those, wouldn't you? There's a structure of sorts here, though, isn't there? For climbing. See, she's gonna jump this one. Go on. There, well done. Got your knees dirty. No one's going to notice. You're filthy anyway. Clothing looks like it's not been washed for 1,000 years. There's a gap. Of course you can.
Alright, I got you.
We're through. Hit the grass.
Stay low.
I mean, hit the grass properly low. Prone. Go prone. Crouched. She's only going crouched. Oh, God. Don't look at me. Okay, now we'll go prone. Move. Move before he stumbles on you. Don't walk this way. I'm pretty much sure I can stealth them. I've just got to do it carefully. And there's more than one. That's a non-ideal situation. Oh, number of infected, more than one. He's turned round. He's coming back. Dina, Dina, Dina. Right, let's do a listen mode and see where these pesky people are. There's two of them. They're there and there. Okay. Up again. That one's gone. The other one's not looking, which is to our benefit. Thank you. Did you drop anything useful? Of course you didn't. Did you see that? That's precisely what I'm talking about. She is such an asset. She really is. We can't climb on that lorry, nor can we go underneath it, I think. No. Dina's standing up, which is always a good sign, because if she's standing up, then the danger has passed. We've done what we came to do. All is well. Alright, well, we came into this little area and we cleared everything out. That's all we can say about it. And then I'm still trying to get up there. We have a wall we can climb over. Oh. More infected. Turn your torch off. Where are they? There. Ooh. Ooh. I have gone prone. Thanks for the advice, game. A little bit late, but I'll forgive you. Oh, Lord. There's 4 of them. 4. Count them. There's our structure for climbing, for getting into the dome. Alright. This. We're going to get close with the grass here. What I'd quite like to do is to take out that one on the far side that keeps... I know, you see, I think it might be this one that's got to go first. Everyone's looking my way, apart from this one on the right that has its back to me. Can I tackle the one on the right without triggering the one who's propped up against a tree? Oh, 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 stay low. Back up a bit. Gently, gently, gently. Wait till he turned around. You're not going to have long to do this. Oh, now that one's coming this way. Timing is everything. Oh, I think this is wrong. I think this is wrong on so many levels. Ah, it's coming my way. Okay, plan B. Get out of there. That was too close for comfort. There's one over here who keeps going to the very edge of the lorry load of logs. I think I can get him first. When he comes behind these logs, he's invisible to everybody else. And that will be the point at which his participation in the game will end. Come on, my little NPC. Here he comes. No, 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 no. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, I'm in sight. It went wrong.
Look out!
It went wrong. Oh, Ellie! You're going to use that weapon. Use it. Good work. Dina. Oh, you. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Don't attack my Dina. Serves you right. You okay?
I think that's all of them.
I don't get it.
Good.
If there were still people around, they would have cleared this place out.
Maybe they didn't make it here.
Maybe.
That
Let's find that gas.
is an astute observation. If there were people around, why would they leave infected standing around in this area? Unless they were there as a deterrent. You know, like watchdogs. That would be a tactical ploy. Would make sense, wouldn't it? You don't have to leave humans to guard this area. Just wall in a few infected. And anybody who goes in there gets what's coming to them. They didn't drop a thing. I'm just looking round at the bods, and they didn't drop a thing of any use. Alright, so there is a structure here, and we can climb it, can't we? Let's go. Come on, Dina. I have to come to your rescue there. It's probably my fault, actually. I just wasn't quite stealthy enough to go in quietly, and we're in the dome. I hear no infected, good sign. Very echoey in here. We've got lots of caged off areas, flammable. There's an upstairs and a downstairs.
Hey, Ellie. This place is a synagogue.
Okay, let's talk.
How can you tell?
One, there are menorah decorations on the wall. It's a Jewish thing. And two, I didn't burst into flames just now, so...
Burst into flames?
It's just a dumb joke.
Oh, unlike your other ones?
You shut it.
Okay.
This place brings back a lot of memories.
All
My
right.
sister used to drag me to a synagogue all the time.
Past tense. Talk to me about your
You
sister.
never struck me as much of a believer.
Nah, but I like coming from a long line of survivors.
You mean after Outbreak Day?
That, and the Inquisition, and the Holocaust. My family always made it out alive. Barely.
Backstory, Dina. Love it. We need to know more about you. I said that at the start. This is a very large room, and it fills me with hope that on these many shelves there's a resource or two or three. Come on. Keep giving. Stopped giving. Heck of a lot of storage has been put in here. Food rations at one point, not now. Picked bare, cardboard cartons, that's all that's left. We have an anteroom, which looked like it was used for queuing people up to come in. We have doors that are not able to be opened. A few more resources. Let's try this part of the anteroom building area. More storage. More empty cartons and crates. And another door, which we can open. Another storage area.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Pity they weren't shotgun shells. That would be another great mechanic, wouldn't it? If you could dismantle certain ammunition and convert it in some way. Yeah, no, it's... What do I know? I'm not a game dev. I think we've pushed that there for a reason, haven't we? It's so we can climb it. It wasn't just there in our way. Let's go, Dina. Gas! We found the gas!
Found the gas.
I said that. Get some gas.
Alright.
Come on, come on.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hoo-hoo.
Language. This is a house of worship.
We got some gas.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Language, and then she swears as well.
Okay.
I would say on the whole that Ellie swears far more frequently than Dina. It comes more easily to her. I think it's part of just a self-expression thing. We don't have to climb over anymore. We can use the gate.
Do you still pray?
Sometimes.
Really? When?
I said one when we left Jackson. I said one at Joel's grave. Sometimes I just say little ones to myself.
Does it help?
I think it calms me. Helps me put things in perspective. It's a way to deal with grief. A way to show respect. It's what I know.
Interesting. Ellie doesn't have that to fall back on. Well, we've got the gas. Do we go back the way we came? I presume we do. I presume we don't. We can't climb up there, can we? How do we get the heck out of here? I don't know is the answer. It's been a while since I've been trapped here in a situation. It's at least 5 minutes since I felt my life was being threatened. Is it? Put your torch on. There's got to be a way out. There has to be. Oh, that's why she opened the gate. It's so we can grab this and take it through the opening. Oh gosh, spinning around a bit. Here we go. This thing steers like a one-legged elephant. It's like every bad supermarket trolley you've ever used, isn't it? At the supermarket the other day, my wife was queuing to get a trolley and there were two other ladies waiting.
There we go.
So she said to the first lady, "No, you have this trolley," and she got one out and gave it her. Perfect trolley. Lady trundled it away. She got another trolley out for the second lady, gave it to her, and then she took our trolley. I virtually carried the trolley around the supermarket. The wheels on it were so bad. I ended up literally picking the back of it up and carrying the end of it around. Private Miller, we got fresh intel. There's an active WLF hideout on Spring and 5th. Grab any available soldiers in your sector and head to the hideout ASAP. Execute any suspects, secure the location. Await my arrival, Sergeant Ward. Just hang on a second, Dina. It's gathering resources time. 11? Oh, it might be worth. But will we get a chance to even go back?
That might work.
Yeah, I guess what we've got to do here. Oh, right.
Ellie, careful.
Oh,
It's okay. It's holding.
okay. We're going to hold R1 and we're going to use left to swing. She's going to have to get a heck of a swing on here. Oh, hello. We might be too far down the rope. No, we could be okay. I've just got to keep us away from the side. Not that one. This time, Ellie. I think this could be it. And... Ooh, just.
Nothing to it.
Let's see you do that,
Come on,
Dina.
Right.
Here she comes. She'll do it. First time. Good work. There's nothing to see behind us, but there might have been. There is an anteroom here we can now get into, which we did not have access to before. We're in. Oh, hello. When we have decorations, many books, some health supplements, vitamin D pills.
5774. Are we in the future?
No, doofus, that's a Hebrew calendar. For the new year. My sister used to give me an apple dipped in honey. Ugh, now I'm craving it.
Talk to me again.
Oof, that does sound pretty good.
Jewish holidays are all about food. And celebrating not getting annihilated by our enemies.
A long line of survivors.
Exactly.
Okay, now why is she looking at the journal? We probably need to have a look at the journal in a second. Let's do it now. Let's do it now because the entry happened there and then, didn't it? So we saw that, and now we're into reading this next page. Yes, we saw the sign, trespassers killed on sight. How many are there? How many people have you killed? Now we're on this page. When I think about him, Joel, all I see is open skin, slack jaw, insides out. I won't let her remember me that way. I'd rather die alone. And then we have lots of crossings out here before she found what she was after. Did she die alone? Was her God with you? And then she says, was he with you in the end? Was he with Joel? Did I make it worse for Joel being there, or was I company, he, him, more than I was with him? She's still confused about this. Beyond faith and pain, and then she's crossed out, I want faith from pain. I want faith through pain. She is looking for answers, isn't she? She's looking to make sense of it, because it would drive you insane otherwise, just thinking that random happenstance was propelling you along. Ooh, I nearly missed that then. I so nearly missed that. Didn't think the drawer had got anything in it. Lieutenant Torres, 70 years ago, my grandfather fled Germany with his family as World War II began. He escaped thanks to the kindness and bravery of a Polish family. And so the wheel turns and the cycle continues. Tonight my family has packed our belongings, and due to your kindness we will be leaving this city, escorted by your brave men. Thank you for helping me preserve what we could of our shul. It is difficult to leave our home behind, but in the end it is people, living people, that matter. You bear a heavy burden on your shoulders, and I hope our late night talks were of some comfort to you. If I can leave you... And then... does it flip? Does it flip? It does. If I can leave you with one thought. For every turn away from a better world, there is often a stronger correction towards it. Do not lose hope for the future. As the old saying goes, it takes but one candle to dispel the darkness. May God watch over you always, Rabbi Ziva Saunders. I apologise to his...
I hope you got where you were going.
I apologise to his memory for mispronouncing his Christian name. Alright. I just hope we haven't missed anything here. Well, we can't go back if we have. That's alright. I can live with that. This is not a completionist run through. I've said this already. My intention is to make progress. I want to see a lot of things. I want to collect a lot of resources. I want to experience many aspects of it. But I also want to progress. I think we're going to jump this one. Oh yeah, there she goes on her knees again. Honestly.
Okay, gate.
The gate is next. Map location complete. Before we do that, I just want to check. Crafting hasn't improved. We're still short of everything we need there, although we have gone up to 22 after our big spend. We've looked at everything there. Map. Everything's ticked off. Everything's not ticked off. There is a question mark on the road on 6th Avenue, 7th Avenue. So that's our direction of travel. I want to go out of here. I want to find the Shimster. There you are. Come on, boy.
Onward, Shimmer.
Onward, Shimmer. Just need the map again. Just make sure we're going the right way. We can go between these buildings and then turn up 6th Avenue.
How you
Let's
doing
go.
back there? Getting homesick?
A little bit. You?
Same. Miss having a roof over my head.
You know, I've always dreamed of fixing up a farm.
Oh, here she goes
outside of
again.
Jackson.
Why wouldn't you stay in town?
I don't know. I like the idea of real space.
Sounds lonely.
Only if you're doing it alone.
Okay. So are we gonna, like, raise sheep and milk cows?
Are you making fun of me?
No.
No,
It
it
actually sounds kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, there you go, you see. That's Ellie signing up to it. The flippancy is gone. She still wants her space shuttle, but she is thinking about the future. It's just that she keeps it pushed to the back of her mind, and Dina likes exploring it. Dina's the one who likes to have this in her head, because why not think about the future, the possibility of there being a future? Give yourself that to look forward to. Hello, we have like an underpass here with nothing in it at all. I mean, come on, this is the place I would have hidden a resource. It is. In the undergrowth, next to a tall piece of masonry that's tumbled off the top of a building. None of these are enterable. Music's gone a bit sinister. We have vehicles. Many vehicles. Don't we?
Got a caravan up ahead.
Yeah,
We went down here.
Looks like an ambush. Check out the bullet holes on the side of this truck.
Probably our WLF friends.
yes. And who knows, it may have been the convoy that was evacuating the rabbi. They made a decent job of it, didn't they? The ambush. I mean, you know, it's got to be significant if it can overturn vehicles. It was a full-on assault. And this one we can go in. Open it.
Whoa. This guy was an officer.
Traveling in a ration truck?
Trying to hide, maybe?
Unsuccessfully.
Yeah, sure looks that way.
Yeah, maybe. We're going in there and it looks horrible, doesn't it? There is a note, and I will read it, but resources always come first when we're in this situation. I'm so sorry you're all dead. The bullet holes are, because they're making the sort of outside sun glint through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go to the Federal Gate in a second. It's making the... It look like there are resources to pick up, and they're not. They're just little specks of light reflecting on things inside the truck. Here we go.
Man.
Oh, Isaac. Everything is in place. We will be waiting. Once we intercept the convoy and take the Federal officers captive, you can abandon your post and join us. I know you've taken numerous risks and lived in fear of being discovered. Your loyalty to our cause is appreciated, Isaac. So there's a traitor within Fedra who betrayed the convoy, but the Fedra officers, rather than being taken captive, appeared to have just locked themselves in, and they died because they just shot it up. They killed them. Now, a thing to occur. Get on that course. That map location is also now complete, and there's nothing showing except it's telling us to go to the Federal Gate. Yeah, okay. Don't trust my eyes half the time. Are you two going to travel in silence, or are you going to chat? I'd like it if you chatted. It's interesting hearing you talk about things. I do need to check the map because I need to work out where the heck we're going. Where are we? Have we disappeared off the map? No, we're there. Right, so the Fedra Gate is to our left. That way, in fact. We were slightly going the wrong way. I'm not going to risk another return to the workbench at this point. I'm going to trust in there being another one soon enough.
Haven't found any of them yet.
Hey, it's a big city. We barely started looking.
Yeah, I know.
It's
I
true.
would see one of them by now.
We would have hoped to have found more of them by now. Should we just get off and have a look around here? In case there's anything to find. There's a great big area here with nothing in it. There is a lot of barbed wire fences have been put up. Come on, Dina. You won't climb over this. We need Shimmer for this job. Shim. Good move. And we've got a generator. And we've got a cable. And we have the gate. Now, is there any possible way we've missed anything here? I don't think there is. We did explore. Let's get off. Let's sort this thing out. I have the gas. One of us needs to do the gas. One of us needs to do the gate. Or we both do the same things. Talk to me. Dina. Dina? You alright? She looked very contemplative there. I'll go and try and start the generator. With my gas. I've got gas. Yes. Ah, you don't know what I went through to get this.
Here we go.
Shimmer. Keep away from that cable. You'll be electrocuted. How long have I been playing? I've got to look up my...
Right.
I got it.
Good heavens.
You put in the code.
Oh, right. Gate is 2 code.
Okay, these old generators are pretty finicky, so it might take you a few tries to... Oh.
Sorry, go on.
Nothing.
You see? Don't doubt Dina. That's today's slogan. Oh, it's a long way down to the gates. East 2 is... I'm shining a torch on it. 5345. 5345. Let's do this. So we need a 5, 3, 4, 5. Bingo.
It worked.
Of course it did.
Well, no welcoming committee.
Or they're just waiting for us.
Well, there's the hotel.
Let's look for a way in.
Let's look for a way in.
Keep an eye on those windows.
Keep an eye on those windows. Get off that horse. Let's just check this out in case there's anything to be found. When you can climb on top of vehicles, because it gives you a much better view. There's the hotel. There's a barbed wire fence over there, which I presume we can get over with Shim. There's 1 or 2 buildings here. Can we break that glass and get in there? Oh, it's not a building, it's the side of a recreational vehicle. I mean, we can break that glass, surely. No, we can't. That's weird, because sometimes you can go up to a vehicle and break the glass on it, and this time it's saying no. Alright. Shimmer, where are you? Don't worry, I'm not waving it at you. I've lost Shimmer. There you are. This horse blends in. We've got the only camouflaged horse in the game. Alright, let's go. Jump. Look at.
Wolf. WLF.
Ding.
Get it?
Oh, yeah. That makes sense.
That makes perfect sense, doesn't it? Alright. Now we have got to get off the horse because this side of it we might be able to do some exploring. Having said that, I'm not going to let us go in. Can't go in the bus. That's the other side of it. They made a very effective barricade there with all of that
You
stuff.
see that? Infected just hopped that fence.
Whoa.
Oh, means we can get in that way.
Shouldn't we hear gunshots or something?
I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, see, that's a worrying thing, isn't it? The infected just jumped over the fence, piled in there, and there was no response whatsoever. L3.
No idea what to do here.
Well, I'm guessing we're going to go over that fence. Dina just said this. It's like she says, Ellie, you know the fence I was talking about? Were you listening to me? I said fence, didn't I?
You have a code for this gate?
No, probably not.
Not
East
sure.
1. I can look. It would be very useful. Where are we there? It's not even on our map, but it will be now. Yeah, I can look and see. It doesn't ring a bell. East 1. Some of the codes were sort of blocked out. Or was it put it to the top because I've just used it? Where is it? There it is. Checkpoint gate codes East 1 isn't there. It's smudged out.
No code for this one.
No, can't go that way.
Shit. Okay.
Dina, you know you were talking about language a minute ago? Yeah, it's going to send us over that fence. And here was another generator, but this one we can't use because we don't have a code anyway. And we used all our gas. We're going to have to get in there. We're going in. Climb that fence. Oh, hit the floor. We have infected. This is a massive place. I think this is going to be a good place for me to stop because I'm already on like an hour and 25 minutes. So I'm going to save the game here. I'll be back with you in a minute. At the start of my introduction, I talked about how Seattle for me has two functions within the game. One of them, which I've explored in the introduction, was the relationship between Ellie and Dina, its furtherance, its development, all the time they spend together chatting, etc. But the second aspect is the one I want to look at now. The idea that Seattle is a way of telling a story, of exploring, finding clues, understanding what happened. Because Seattle is a kind of demonstration model. It's an exemplar of what was repeated in many cities, I suspect, across the United States, where Fedra had tried to establish control, had built QZs. Initially, Fedra's alternative, order rather than chaos, was probably welcomed by a lot of people. They wanted rescuing from the situation they were in, and the military seemed to provide that blanket of care. However, that blanket became suffocating. Fedra's control was brutal. It was judgmental, inflexible. People were punished for minor infractions, and their punishments were severe. People died because Fedra judged them as being untrustworthy, unworthy of life in the current situation. They rationed food. And you can see what happened here. Resentment grew. People began to feel disenfranchised. They felt there was a disconnect between what they wanted for their future and what Fedra was willing to provide. And this happened repeatedly in QZs across the United States. Seattle is our model. We get to hear, we get to see, we get to experience by the different places we explore, the bank, the music shop, the dog food shop, the courthouse and so on, how things unravelled, how it all fell apart. Essentially, people looked for alternatives and they found them. Where we are now, it's the WLF, but in the dog food shop when Ellie and Dina are talking, they come up with others that they've met already, including the Fireflies. All of these different organisations arose because people were dissatisfied with Fedra and what it represented. So that's the other aspect of Seattle. I think it's a very interesting one, and I love the way that the two things weave together. 1 minute we're understanding the steps in the downfall of this place under federal control, how there were betrayals and desertions, people changed sides, how the WLF were encouraging people to do these sorts of things. We saw the ambush of the convoy, which was the result of a betrayal and the promise of somebody being given a place in the new organisation. All of that is really deliciously mixed with Ellie and Dina. It's like a 50-50 recipe. It's a perfect cake that came out of the oven when they baked Seattle. You come away from it understanding how chaos turned into control, and then control threatened to turn back into disorder and chaos. So that was episode 5. I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll be going into the Severina Hotel next. It's a worrying place, especially when you can't say the name properly. Severina Hotel. That's a good start. We've already seen one infected go in through the doorway as we came over the wall. That's disconcerting. I think it's going to be fun inside there. And it is worrying that we did not see anyone come out to deal with those infected? Yeah. Okay, that was episode 5. I'll see you for episode 6 and that hotel really soon. Bye.